Hi students, I am Professor Dr. Krishna Kumar. So now we will be dealing on an important part of development of occlusion, that is self-correcting anomalies. This self-correcting anomalies you can get as a short note, short essay. Okay, so how to approach that particular question I'll be discussing in this particular session. So in self-correcting anomalies, we have already discussed that there are 4 stages of occlusion. So each stage, what are the anomalies you see and how it is corrected? That is the part which I will be discussing. So first is the predentate stage. Okay. So in predentate stage, what are the 3 things we discussed? One will be mandibular retrographic. Second one is there will be an anterior open bite present, and third one is an infantile swallow. These are the 3 self-correcting anomalies or 3 anomalies which will be self-corrected when certain things happens. Okay, so first is the retrographic mandible. This is one which we see in the predentate stage. The which I told you the mandible will be much behind. You can see maxilla more prominent. So retrographic mandible. How it is corrected? When there is a differential growth and forward growth of the mandible occurs, the retrographic mandible part will be corrected. Next is the anterior open bite. The anterior open bite will be corrected when the upper and lower incisors erupt. When the upper and lower incisors erupt, automatically the open bite will disappear. Third one is infantile swallow. Infantile swallow is nothing but you are getting the tongue in between both the arches and then swallow it. Because the infants are more used to that particular type of swallow because they will be just suckling the milk from the mother's breast. So when it is corrected? When the child is introduced to weaning, when the child is introduced to liquid, introduced to solid foods, automatically the normal swallow pattern will start developing. So once again a quick recap. In predentate stage, there are the 3 self-correcting anomalies you can see. One is the retrographic mandible, second is anterior open bite, and third is infantile swallow. Retrographic mandible will be corrected by downward and differential growth and forward growth of the mandible. Anterior open bite is corrected by the eruption of the incisors, primary incisors, and the infantile swallow is caused by weaning to liquid to solid food. Next is the primary dentition stage. In primary dentition stage, again there are 3 things. One is the deep bite. We told almost the bite is upright, upper incisors and lower incisors are upright. There won't be overjet, overbite won't be there. Second, we told straight terminal plane occlusion. Third, we told spacing, because we were more stressing on spacing and terminal plane and jet and bite during the session on primary dentition. So, anterior deep bite, how it is corrected? When the eruption of the primary molars, what happens? There will be attrition on the incisal edges, and forward and downward growth of the mandible also occurs. So when these 2 occurs, automatically the deep bite will be corrected. So there will be attrition of the lower incisors. Once the molar erupts, once the primary molar erupts, automatically the bite will be raised, and there will be a downward and differential growth of the downward and forward growth of the mandible. So the deep bite will be corrected. Next is the straight terminal plane occlusion. That is corrected by early mesial shift, and the last one is the primary spacing. That is erupted by when the eruption of the permanent tooth erupts. That spacing will be corrected by itself. So in primary dentition, again there are 3 self-correcting anomalies. One is anterior deep bite, which is corrected by eruption of the primary molars, attrition of the incisal edges, and forward and downward growth of the mandible. Second one is the straight flush plane relationship, which will be corrected by early mesial shift, and the third one is the primary spacing, that is be corrected by the permanent teeth erupts. Now the next stage is what? The mixed dentition. So in mixed dentition, there are mainly 3 self-correcting anomalies. One is the lower mandibular crowding, second one is ugly duckling stage, and third one is the end-on relationship of the first permanent molar. So we'll first talk about mandibular anterior crowding. So how the mandibular anterior crowding will be corrected? The mandibular anterior crowding will be corrected by the secondary spaces, intercanine width increase, and tongue pressure. So these 3 things, the lower anterior crowding will be corrected. So there will be increase in the intercanine width. Secondary spaces usage will be there. That is your leeway space of Nance and primate space. Then the tongue pressure. With these three things, the mandibular anterior crowding will be corrected. Second is ugly duckling stage. Once the canine erupts, maxillary permanent canine erupts properly, the ugly duckling stage will be taken care. That will be closed. That will be corrected. And end-on relationship of the first permanent molar, that will be corrected by the late mesial shift. So again, a quick recap. The three things can be seen, three self-correcting anomalies can be seen in mixed dentition. First is the mandibular anterior crowding that has been corrected by secondary spaces, utilization of the secondary spaces, intercanine utilization of the increasing intercanine width, and the tongue pressure. Second is the ugly duckling stage. It will be corrected soon after the proper eruption of the canine, maxillary permanent canine, I mean. Third one is the end-on relationship of the permanent molar that will be corrected by utilization of the or by late mesial shift or utilization of the leeway space of the Nance. And the last one is the impermanent addition. There is self-correcting anomalies, the overjet and overbite. So that is corrected when the eruption of the all permanent teeth and differential growth of the mandible occurs. So these are the self-correcting anomalies of different stages of dentition. So this can be asked as a short note as well as short essay.